Welcome to the AI Research Roundup. I'm Alex, and today we're looking at a paper from the Hugging Face trending list, published on June 19, 2025. This paper, out just a few days ago, presents a model that achieves a staggering 72% win rate against a commercial competitor in user studies. The paper is titled Hunyuan3D 2.5, Towards High-Fidelity 3D Assets Generation with Ultimate Details. And, as the authors claim, the results significantly close the gap between generated and handcrafted 3D assets. This paper details a new two-stage pipeline featuring a massive foundation model for creating detailed shapes and a novel process for generating photorealistic textures. So this figure gives a great visual overview of that two-stage pipeline. It starts with an input image, here a cartoon dog with glasses. The first stage is shape generation. This creates a detailed but uncolored 3D model, which is also called a mesh. You can see it there as that gray, sculpted version. Then, the second stage kicks in, texture generation. This is where the model applies color and materials using a technique called physically based rendering, which helps simulate how light really interacts with different surfaces, making it look photorealistic. The final output is that complete, textured 3D asset. Alright. This next figure really drills down into that first stage, the shape generation. At the top, you see the various input images. Each row below shows the 3D shape created by a different model, including the previous version and two commercial competitors. And you can just see it visually. The bottom row, which is the new Hunyuan3D 2.5, consistently produces shapes with much finer detail. Look at the robot or the building. The results are just crisper and more complex. This really shows the improvement from their new lattice shape foundation model. Building on that shape model, this next figure focuses on the second stage, texture generation. We see a side-by-side comparison again, with input images at the top, and then rows for two commercial models and Hunyuan3D 2.5. The difference is pretty stark. The commercial models produce textures that look, well, a bit washed out. But the new model's results are vibrant and intricate, capturing the complex patterns of the porcelain cat and the shine on the knight's armor. This is thanks to their improved material and albedo maps, which define the base color and properties of a surface before any lighting is applied. This table then puts some hard numbers behind those visual comparisons. It shows a quantitative comparison of the texture generation against several other leading models. We see a few different evaluation metrics here. For instance, FID, or Fréchet inception distance, measures how realistic the generated textures are, and for that metric, a lower score is better. Then there's CIP1, which checks how well the texture matches the input image, and for that one, a higher score is better. Across every single metric, their model, listed as ours, comes out on top, providing the data to back up what we saw with our own eyes. So to wrap things up, what we've seen is a really impressive leap forward in 3D generation. The Hunyuan3D 2.5 model, with its two-stage process, excels at both creating incredibly detailed shapes and applying vibrant, photorealistic textures. This is all powered by diffusion models, which work by starting with random noise and gradually refining it into a coherent object. The results, as shown by the metrics and that huge 72% win rate in user studies, really do seem to close the gap with handcrafted assets. That's all for this episode. Thanks for listening.